decrees. Let's get it. Mark and Will, yeah. Mark and Will, yeah. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know.
What's going on, people? Welcome back to another great episode of the Mark and Will Show. And of course, you got your favorite two hosts of the most, Mark and Will. What's going on, my brother?
Nothing much, man. Nothing much. I don't know what's up, the hiccups and all that kind of stuff. So, I don't know, man. It's Thursday. It's hump day. It's hump day, hump day, hump day. What's going on with you?
I'm good. You said hump day.
I said it's hump day stuff going on. Man, no, it ain't hump day, but I'm saying there's all kinds of stuff going down. It's Thursday.
I was going to say, got me confused.
Nah. We're trying to get some stuff together. Stuff is glitching. I don't know what the deal is, but it is what it is. A little delayed. Hold on. Let me try to,
yes, sir.
Try to figure this out real quick. How was work today?
Tired. Tired.
I know that's
Tired. I couldn't wait till 3:30. Shoot, for real. How was your day?
Oh, man, I can't complain, man. Like I said, one day closer to Friday, the weekend, which I ain't gonna do nothing. It ain't like I'm gonna be doing anything,
yeah.
But at least it's still one day closer. You know what I'm saying? That kind of stuff. So can't complain, man. Let's see.
Like, you get to chill. I got one less prom tomorrow.
Oh, that's right. Big day. We said Central's prom?
Yeah, baby girl, senior prom.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. That's good stuff.
Got to support these yellow jackets.
Uh-oh. Your old stomping ground. Your old stomping ground. Yellow jackets. Yes. It's all good.
Yeah.
Let's moving right along. Let's go on and do this. Social media. Let's go ahead. See what's going on. This is where you're going to find us, guys. Mark and Will Show, pretty much everything. TikTok, You Don't Stop, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You're on YouTube right now. We're on YouTube. That's where you go ahead and subscribe, like, follow, everything you have to do. Mark and Will Gaming, that's on Twitch. That's on also YouTube channel. Check that out. markandwillshow.com and Mark and Will Show Gaming Facebook page. You got to check that out. That's growing. That's doing some stuff. So make sure you definitely pay attention and join that. And also our group page, Facebook group page, which is like about 5,600. So go ahead and rock and roll. We crowned some winners yesterday. So congratulations to all the winners. But we need you guys' support. We need you to go ahead and follow everything, subscribe to everything, like everything. That's how we get these kiddos out there. That's how we get recognition. The more followers and likes and stuff is the more stuff be seen. So make sure you go ahead and do all that kind of good stuff right there. Let me go right into FNC. So like I said, T-shirt Hooligans page is 20 minutes long apparently. So FNC, make sure guys, we're going to have get a date down so we can go ahead and do a show for you guys and rock and roll with that. With some good old topics, a lot of stuff to talk about. You know that a lot of stuff constantly goes on in the city, in the world, and it seems like everybody's on Jamie Foxx watch. I hope that's not true, but that's kind of sad. Family is preparing for the worst. So,
yeah,
things like that. So, we talk about things like that and more. So make sure you get ready for FNC big time. Also, don't forget about the gaming. So what's going on with gaming?
Yeah, gaming. Man, it was a hiccup this week. It was a hiccup killing myself, but we will be back next week. I promise you that. So stay tuned.
Stay tuned. You heard it. You heard them from. Stay tuned. Make sure you just go ahead and follow all that stuff because if you go ahead and follow the channels and things like that, you would get to know when we're coming on and you get to see the videos. Even if you don't get to see it live, we definitely need you to watch it and like no matter what.
Yeah, you gotta go back and watch it.
Yeah, please do. Look at all the libraries. Check it out. We got some good stuff on the gaming. We got good stuff on FNC. We got good stuff, of course, on Mark and Will Show. So make sure you do that. You guys know that we getting more and more into wrestling. So, we got some stuff coming up on wrestling. Mark, what's the schedule for wrestling for all the new people out there?
SmackDown is coming on tomorrow night. They're gonna continue with the championship tournament on SmackDown, and then on the 27th, which is next Saturday, will be the pay-per-view or Night of Champs to get to see who gets crowned World Heavyweight Champs. Steph Rollins is already sitting there pretty, waiting for whoever wins on SmackDown tomorrow night. So stay tuned to that.
Well, you heard it. Get ready. He's breaking it down for you guys. So make sure you pay attention. He's bringing it to you guys. We're going to get some shorts for you guys, all that good stuff. So be prepared. Be ready. Be ready to rock and roll. Let's go on and get into some Major League Baseball if we can. Let me see if we can. Okay, cool.
Yes, sir. Wednesday, May the 10th. Let me hit y'all with these scores, and it was a lot of games. You got the Yankees who beat the A's 11-3. Rockies beat Pittsburgh 4-3. Detroit beat the Guardians 5-0. LA Dodgers beat the Brewers 8-1. Miami took care of business to beat the Diamondbacks 5-4. Texas beat Seattle 4-3. Nationals beat the Giants 11-6. Philly beat the Blue Jays 2-1. Houston took care of the Angels 5-4. Tampa Bay Rays lose to Baltimore 2-1. Mets beat the Reds 2-1. ATL lose to Red Sox 5-2.
Suck.
KC beat White Sox 9-1. Twins beat the Padres 4-3. Then the Chicago Cubs beat St. Louis 10-4. Wow, St. Louis, I lost it to them. Okay. Today, May 11th, Thursday, you got games that's actually going on right now, and you got games that actually happen and games that's coming on. So the game that's on right now, Tampa Bay is up on the Yankees 4-0. Two games that's coming on late on the night. Giants and Diamondbacks, Texas and A's. Games that already done happened. Reds beat the Mets earlier, 5-0. Twins beat the Padres, 5-3. And KC beat the White Sox again 2 days in a row, 4-3.
All right, so it's Thursday. So the standings. Let's go. The crazy thing when I say this, it brings much joy to say the sucky, the worst teams in each division, especially when we start off with the American League East, when you got the Yankees, which, like I said, 21-17, that's leading the Central. But still, you're in last place. You 8 games behind first place. That's because the Rays is 29-9. So, sorry, all the Yankee fans. It is what it is. In the Central, you got the Royals.
Yep.
12-27. Goodness gracious.
Not sorry.
9.5 back. Goodness gracious. In the West, you have the Oakland A's with only 8 wins. 8-30. Sickening. 15 games behind the Rangers. In the East, you have the Washington Nationals, who's trailing the Atlanta Braves, 2-time champion Atlanta Braves. 9 games back, 16-21, which is not really a bad start to begin the season. In the Central, you got the Cardinals, which we're not used to seeing the Cardinals, 13-25, 8 games out behind first place. But we know what the Cardinals do to be sure that they will bounce back. In the West, you have the Rockies, 16-22, only 7 games back. And that is the Trash Thursday standings. Big time. Let's see. Let's go. You guys know what the deal is. NBA is rocking and rolling. We got playoffs. We got all kinds of stuff going on right now. We got the Celtics versus the 76ers. If that game is actually going on right now. Mark, do you have that score for us?
Right now. Oh, Boston is very upset. They are up 48-36 with 2 minutes left in the second quarter.
Oh, wow. Woo. Well, yeah. Hey, all I got to say is Embiid and them better go ahead and end this right now, tonight. Don't let this go to Game 7. You cannot let this go to
you
Game
got
7.
to. Back in Boston?
Yeah.
Nah, you don't let this go back.
You can't. If it go back, you might as well just get ready. You might as well pack your vacation stuff with you because it's a wrap. It's a wrap. You got to go ahead and play. You got to win this game no matter what. Because like you said, Game 7 in Boston is a little bit different. That's a little bit different. You're not going to get that win. I'm sorry.
It's going to be totally different.
you got to think it's fans out there playing. Larry Bird might be out there shooting threes against you. You know what I'm saying? So, hey. You never know, man. I mean, because you have an opportunity, a golden opportunity to go ahead and end this game, the series tonight. You cannot let that pass. You cannot let
tonight,
that pass.
Yes.
And that's sad.
And the crazy thing about it, if you don't end it tonight, it's a wrap. Y'all going back home.
Right. Period.
I just don't see Boston going back to Boston and letting them win.
Not 2 times in a row. Not 2 times in a row.
Oh, absolutely right, brother.
What is PJ Tucker doing? What is actually PJ Tucker? I mean, he is. I saw him tonight, and I know you was at the game and stuff like that. But I saw him tonight, and he was in his corner 3. Sitting waiting for the shot. They pass it to him, and the ball hits him in his chest. And this is how wide open he is. The ball hits him in his chest. He positioned the ball like, oh, I need to shoot it. Like, dude, that's your spot. Like, every time you're in the corner, you're the corner 3-point specialist on that team. You got to be ready. When I saw that, I saw, man, they may not win it. Like, Embiid has to go off. He has to go off. He has no choice to go off.
Yeah. The crazy thing about it is PJ Tucker is the ultimate Flavor Flav. He is the ultimate hype man for every team he done been on.
Yeah. I agree. I agree.
I'm not understanding this, dude. How do you let something like that happen? You let down your team.
You know what, though?
Man, they don't want it. They don't want it.
The crazy thing is that, as we talking, they only up by 7 at halftime. Like, Boston should be up double figures, 15-16.
Absolutely.
Putting doubt in their mind, right? So that's why I'm like, Embiid just got to go ahead and just take over. Him and Harden, like you said, Harden has to be Harden. Them two just got to be Batman and Robin, and they can win this game. But back to PJ Tucker. I mean, and I don't really mean to be smashing him, but yes, I am going to smash him. Because my whole thing with PJ Tucker is, dude, like, you remember, he used to be like a good to great, let's say good defender. He would guard the two guy and all this stuff. Unless you quit, like if you got foot speed, you can get around him. Dude is looking sluggish. He's been looking sluggish since he wanted it with the Bucks. You see what I'm saying? Like, since he wanted with the Bucks when they picked him up. Yes. I don't think like, if he's on me, dude, I'm going right past him. Like, for real. Like, you looking at him guarding these, like Tatum and like, dude, they go right past you. He don't have the foot speed anymore, man. And I think that he's on his way out, bro. He's on his way out. It is what it is.
Yeah. He got that ring, and now he's just stealing money.
Yeah. Well, you know what? If they gonna pay you for your slow self and can't shoot the jumpers like you once did, and you was never a great shooter. Let's keep that. You was never a great shooter. You became a serviceable shooter.
streaky.
You know what I'm saying? You try to do like you remember Bruce Bowen for the Spurs. That's what
Yes, yes,
that's like
yes.
plenty of players tried to emulate him because he was a lockdown defender, but he developed that pocket three, that corner three that kept him in the league a little longer. Plus, playing with San Antonio would do
Yep.
that when you win the championships. I mean, point blank. We got another
Yeah,
biggie.
I get you.
We got another biggie tonight. We got the Nuggets versus the Suns. The Sun is 2 points favorite. Denver leads that series 3-2. Man, what do you think the Suns got to do to go ahead and go to Game 7?
The crazy thing is, you don't got your center playing, right? He's gone. He's not playing tonight.
Has
They
he
already
played it
said he's
all?
gone.
Has he played it all?
So
Really?
that's you know what, I was just going to say that, but you took the word
My
right
fault.
out of my mouth.
My fault.
Yes, you are absolutely right. But I'm gonna tell you what's so crazy. I don't really think that Phoenix really got enough to win the game tonight. Even though they're at Phoenix, Denver's probably like, okay, cool, whatever. Let's go ahead and handle them at home so we go back home and chill and wait for
Right.
the Lakers and go to State Warriors. Because KD and Booker can play 45 minutes tonight.
They're gonna
You know
have
what I'm
to.
saying? And that don't mean they're gonna win the game.
They're gonna have to.
You know
They're
what I'm
gonna have
saying?
to.
Like, I don't think they got enough. They just don't have enough to beat them. I don't think they do. And if they do pull it out,
Uh-huh.
they most definitely lose in Denver.
Yeah. Hey, you hit it on the head. I agree. The sad part is this. I'm more interested to see if Denver's really a championship team because if you're a legit
Yep.
championship team, you need to go ahead and knock them out like right now. Like they haven't won on the like you got to win on the road, man. You got to if champions
Right now.
win on the road, and they have not done it in this series, right? And
Yes, they do.
we're talking about the Suns being
Right.
out, being without Chris Paul, Aiden. Even though he was playing, they have no bench. They got two players. You need to take care of them. You should have already stole
Yep.
one. This series should already be over. So I'm with you. Hey, even if the Suns go ahead and win this, it's over with, man. I mean, it's over. They have no bench. They already won eight and gone.
It's a wrap.
They've been wanting
It's
8 and gone
over.
for the last year or so, right? He's got the worst minus plus in the playoffs. Like he's done. Like really, he knows he's done. And so, I mean, I hate that for him because I like Big Dude, but Big Dude, man, you got to be motivated, and they're gonna get rid of you because they're gonna go ahead and try to get some assets and things like that. But I'm
Absolutely.
if the Nuggets
Might
is
as well.
really a championship contender, you got to win tonight. You got to win tonight. You have to win tonight. Let's see.
Got to win tonight.
Is Chris Paul still out, man? I mean, is he like done for the playoffs or what? Have you heard anything?
To be honest with you, I don't think it matters. They said he was at practicing, but I don't think it matters.
Hey, right now, only reason why I say that or ask that is because they need bodies. You know what I'm saying? They need bodies. I mean, they need bodies. At least come give
Makes
us.
sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
give us 10. At least give us 10 minutes or something, man. Let's give us something. You need something. All right. Yesterday we had some games
Right.
and games. We had Heat lose to the Knicks 112-103. Miami still up 3-2. Real quick, man. What's impressive to me because really this game was a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. The Heat came all the way back and made it a game in
Yep.
the fourth quarter. That
Yes,
right
they did.
there, I look
Yep.
at I look at signs and I'm like, Knicks are done, dude. They gonna get knocked. They gonna get blown out against the Heat at Miami. I mean, I just you when you're desperate, you got to play it that way and take care of business. And I just don't see it,
Absolutely.
man. I just don't see it. I mean,
it was a good win for them. It was a good win. Like you said, I don't see them going to Miami. You know what I'm saying? Knocking them off at Krautsberger be rocking. Jimmy Butler's not gonna have 19 points. He's gonna
Right.
score more than that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I just don't see it. Knicks, they played. I mean, Randall played a good game. Randall
Right.
played a
Right.
good game. I know people been on his back. Brunston,
Yeah.
God, Brunston, you did your thing. You just
Right.
RJ, 26. You know what I'm saying? Them were the only three players that really stand out who did something. You know what I'm saying? As far as the starting five, I mean,
Right.
the 8 points for Robinson, that's cool. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. But it's like them other guys, they really came out there to play because they ain't trying to go home, which is cool. But you should have did that 2 games ago.
Right. You know, when you look
Because
at
I
this,
don't see y'all pulling off a Cleveland.
well, it might as well. Well, you know, not Donovan Mitchell at Cleveland, but
Not that Cleveland.
okay. Yeah, that Cleveland's already would have been gone. The crazy thing is when you look at this roster, when you look at the two roster, the Knicks has more talent. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, granted,
When you break it down.
yeah. When you break it down and when you look at Jimmy Buckets, yeah, Jimmy Buckets is determined. But the crazy thing is, Jimmy Bucket is not healthy, right? He's not healthy, dude.
That's
He's
crazy.
banged up. And I'm gonna tell you, I have not seen a team with this group of players make it this far in a minute. And people like you can't even say LeBron James in Cleveland because LeBron James was the best player in the league. Jimmy Buckets is not the best player in the league. You know what I'm saying? Like, but he's gonna probably have his team in the Eastern Conference Final. That's why you don't leave the Eastern Conference. You stay in the Eastern Conference where you know you have a shot because there's no way this Heat team will survive the Western Conference. Wouldn't even probably make it to the playoffs. Wouldn't have made it to the playoffs.
Right. And you know the crazy thing about it, we know that we be on Jimmy. Jimmy is like at player that everybody needs on the team.
Oh yeah.
To where it's like he's motivated, he works hard. You know what I'm saying? He gets his guys involved. Like you need him on your team. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why Miami's doing what they're doing. He's motivating everybody. He's hard working. Come on, y'all. Woo, woo, woo. And Minnesota, I don't mean to switch the subject, go to another team, but the Timberwolves, y'all couldn't keep them there with y'all.
Chicago Bulls. I mean,
Chicago, you know what I'm
the
saying?
list is long. The list is long.
I mean, it's crazy to me.
No, I mean you describe it to the best because the simple thing is this: Jimmy is like the ultimate, like you said, glue guy, team motivated. But when he's in this division on this side, he's able to be that all-star, right? Like he's gonna put 37, 36 points on you, and you're gonna think, man, where did that come from? Because it's not gonna be flashy. It's gonna be free throw lines. It's gonna be dunks. It's gonna be mid-range jumpers, a couple of and all the steals, all that. He covers it all, and he's able to thrive. And I'm not saying that. I think it'll be a little harder in the West. I think he still will be a great to whoever gets him. He's going to be an asset because he can do so much things. He can be that defender. Yeah. He can be that hustler. He can do whatever. He got that cover. And so in the East, he just stands out because besides Giannis and Embiid, who else is there?
Yeah.
I mean, you know, and Tatum and Brown and, you know, okay. Yeah. So I hear you, though. I hear you, man. You know, rock with it, bro. Go ahead and knock them out since they playing games. Speaking of playing games, the Warriors 121, the Lakers 106. The Lakers still have a 3-2 lead with a game tomorrow for game 6. Warriors 121-106. I don't think this shocked anybody on this screen right now. I think we knew that it was going to be hard for the Lakers to go ahead and win game 5. It played out that way, even though the Lakers, what makes them so special, and I'm talking about the Lakers, is that their bench is legit. Their bench is legit. Mm-hmm. You cannot question it. So when you have some of these starters not doing what they're supposed to do, or the biggest thing, you can rest a LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? Give him the needed rest.
Yeah.
Because you got all these other cats that's coming in here. You know, Schroeder, Hushamara, who didn't do really much yesterday, but he's good enough to do stuff. Walker showed his worthiness because he used to start. They have a legit bench that saves a lot. So the thing about it is now is the pressure on LA because 3-2, you do not. Mark and I talked about this the other day. You do not want to have to play a game 7 at Golden State.
Golden State.
It is a must win tomorrow night for the Lakers. We talked about this Monday.
Right.
If you missed this, shame on you because we talked about this. Man, what do you think about this game? Last night I know it didn't surprise you, but what's your thoughts?
I'm tell you what's so crazy. I had to get on Instagram to see the little Bubba, the comedian cat, to see how trash everybody did. Because for one, I'm sitting here like when I saw it's what I'm telling you when I knew LA was in trouble. When I saw the Draymond had more than 10, because this whole series out there, even throughout the whole playoffs. Right. Dude really ain't scoring no more than 10 points.
Nah, he don't do that.
You know what I'm saying? He drops 20, right?
Right.
Wiggins done woke up. You didn't want that. Now Wiggins is woke. Now he done dropped 25. You know, Carrie's carry. We know Carrie gonna do carry things. That's what he do. Tristan Thompson, he's still struggling.
Right.
So when he's struggling, you like, well, shoot, LA got this game in the bag. And then Jordan Poole, we ain't seen this guy in we don't know how long. But when AD go to concussion protocol and missed the whole fourth quarter, that was a problem. I knew it was gonna be a problem. I'm like, Jesus, man. He did the wheelchair and stuff. I'm like, golly, man. It's
on a slap. Bad. On a slap?
Is he that messed up? I don't get it, bro.
On a slap to the face?
I don't get it.
They
try to say he got hit in his temple and stuff. And like, come on, y'all. Him missing that fourth quarter, I would say had a lot to do with it. But at the same time, LA, y'all guys still do what y'all got to do. You still got to rock.
Oh,
you got LeBron James.
Yeah. Well, and the thing about it is that AD, even though, dude at 23 and AD done put together like 3 good games in a row. Like that's unheard of.
Yes, he has. It's surprising.
You know what I'm saying? He has done that. So missing, like Mark said, the fourth quarter, he had 23 and 9 no matter what. He's doing his thing. The problem is this. Hushamara didn't show up. Everybody put too much stock in Lonnie. And y'all heard me. They bench their bench is solid. They're good. One of probably the best bench. But when dude would never score 15, 19 points, whatever he did in the game again. The rest of the playoffs. Let's put it that way. Not from the bench. I'm sorry. It worked out. It was apparition. Nobody saw that. But when you got Vanderbilt, normally Vanderbilt gives you about 6 to 8 points, garbage points, period. Yeah. 0 points, nothing. 1 rebound. I mean, that was a waste. So if he's doing that means Rudy had about Rui Hushamara, and he didn't do anything. He only had 4 points. Yep. So that right there hurt. Like I said, hats off the shoulder because he's been rock and rolling. Now, D'Angelo and Reeves, okay, 15-15. That's solid, but somebody's got to get 20-something points out of that. Somebody got
to at least get 25.
At least. Because both of y'all can't just be right there. Especially when Poole is going off and other. And I'm going to say one of the scary things to me, Mark, is this. Klay Thompson really has not had a good series.
Dude,
he's due.
And that's the scary thing.
He is due. Maybe it ain't going to happen. But you better hope.
And I hope it's not in LA.
You know what? Because this dude only had 10 points.
Like, for real, brother.
10 points. 10.
He's not going to be in that drought that much longer, dude.
10. And like you said, Draymond with 20, you don't expect all that kind of stuff, and Wiggins is doing his thing. I'm gonna tell you what actually helped them before we move on. What actually helped them is that even though he only played 10 minutes, they were solid 10 Mooney's was Moody. They said he's been ill and has not been able to play because think about it is
Yeah.
he can't guard AD, but he's a wide body. He's going to be able to get some rebounds. He's going to clog it up. He's going to make it a little bit more challenging than a 6'6" Draymond Green on a 6'9", 6'10" long AD. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So I think that helped out tremendously. Besides Poole, we knew Poole was going to get his shots off because of everybody made it, but he still shot horrible. He was 5 for 14, 1 for 6. So that's another. See, and that's the thing about it is the Lakers have to win tomorrow, and they gotta hope that Klay Thompson did not go off, and you gotta hope
they got a choice.
And you better hope Poole don't get off because that ain't nothing for him. 5 14, that's garbage. So it's gonna be very interesting on that. And Mark already hit about 80. First they said that he wasn't going to be probable. Now they said he is going to play. He has no choice but to play. No choice. You have no choice.
Heck, they even said that they said Mo's coming back from his ankle injury to play Friday.
Man, they said Mo was going to be able to be for the finals if he's Mo Bamba. Sit on down, bro. Sit on down. This quit, dude. You didn't do nothing at Orlando, bro. Just enjoy the ride, man. Hope that the ride continues, dude. If I was Golden State, I'd be like, okay. Come on, Mo. Good luck. Come on, good luck, Mo.
Just another big body out there,
Just
baby.
another big body. Man, we had the all team announced. The first team, you got Greek the Freak, you got Joker, you got MB, Shea Alexander, Gilders Alexander, wow, and Tatum are the first team members. Shea Ball, don't get me wrong, but I am kind of surprised and shocked he got first team. I am. And I really got no problem with nobody else, but woo. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess they said he balled. I mean, he had a good season. I guess they believe that he balled more than the other players. Woo. But like you said, everybody else is like, all right, that's understandable.
Right.
That's understandable. That's understandable. But at the same time, it's like you probably could have put Joker right there.
Yeah, why not? You don't have to be all guard. I mean, no guard in there because he's the only guard, really. I mean, Luka's a guard, but he's a combo. He's a combo, but you'd have to put Shade. Like you said, I'd have put Joker in there and call it a day. I mean, it wouldn't have made me no difference.
Easy.
Second team, speaking of Joker, you got. Congratulations, Brown. You got Brown, you got Jimmy Butler, you got Curry, Joker, and Donovan Mitchell. Congratulations, Mitchell, for getting that. I think that's his first all NBA team selection. So congratulations.
Mitch.
Yeah. And I'm proud of Brown too, man, because so much, he's in the shadow of of Tatum. So congratulations on that too. I mean, like you said, Joker could have been on first team easily,
absolutely.
Jimmy Butler
could have been on second team. He would have been all right.
Jimmy Butler could have been on there. I mean, you could take your pick, man. I mean, it's definitely anything you want. So good luck with that. Third team, last but not least. Let's see what third team. Woo! We got Fox. We got LeBron James, Dame Lillard, Julius Randle, and Sabonis. Wow. Are we putting people on that because they're team?
Because LeBron, right. It's crazy because LeBron done broke the record in NBA history, being the first player to make an all-NBA team in 20 seasons.
Ooh.
That's crazy.
Well, you know what? He deserves it because the old man Rivers still balling.
Yeah, the crazy thing is, okay, so bonus, you did your thing. Bonus, I ain't go for it. You balled.
He did.
I'm trying to figure out this Randall thing. Did Randall really ball that year to make third team?
Is Randall's not even the best player on this team. It's Brunson.
I'm not understanding it.
If you're gonna pick a New York Knicks player on there, to me, it had to be Brunson, not Julius Randle.
Facts. Because my whole thing is Fox, you balled, baby.
Yeah,
You
he
your
did.
thing.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
You did your thing. You did your Dame Leonard. Boy, you did your thing. It's just the team that you are on.
Right, and nobody gets to watch the games. Nobody gets to watch the
Nobody.
games. Yeah. So that's
I think they blocked them out if you got the NBA League Pass.
You had to find them, boy. You had to go on Big 58 to check them out. Big 58.
Oh, gee.
Hey, not even Big 58. Look, the box. You remember the box? The station, the box.
Not just hit with the Big 58.
Yeah, you had to go find him, bro.
That was what was that? 49.
Yeah, go get the box. The video with the what was that called? With the had the videos on. You know, a number of videos. Yeah, the box. You had to do all that. Yeah, that's what's going on. Life. Good evening. How you doing? Yeah, I had to go that way. Good evening. What's up, Shad? What's up, D? Heck yeah, I had to go old school.
Back a lot of childhood memories.
Yes, sir. We know that. That's good stuff. All right, but now I'm with you, Julius Randle. I can go with everybody, but I just can't go with that. And I mean, he's probably had a great year for him, but to me, he's not the best Knick on the team. So that's the reason why I'm saying that. So
he's not, and plus he do too much.
Don't get mad at me, all you Knicks fans. It is what it is.
That's what he said.
It is what it is. I might have to bring you back on here.
What he said.
I might have to add you on here. Let's see. We're gonna go ahead and do this, guys. You know what we're trying to do. We're trying to go ahead and make sure we highlight the student athletes. And today we highlighting Brooklyn Cole from Grays County, high school class of 26, softball player. She averaged, batting average 408. That is taking care of business. She has 6 home runs, 4 triples, 6 doubles, 2 stolen bases, 23 RBIs, and 28 runs. We're talking about sensational. And the thing about it is, right. And you know the thing about it is class 26, she's a freshman. She took care of business. I think last week she had something like 5 home runs in a week or so, something like that. So she took care of business, and y'all know what we do. So make sure you show her love. She took care of her stuff, Grays County High School, class of 26. So let's go ahead and look at some video. Let's check it out. And so Mark and I can go ahead and
let's see some videos.
Check this stuff out. Okay, here we go. She's at the plate. Good eye. She ain't gonna swing at no crap.
Nah, don't do that.
Nah.
Okay.
Yeah, they getting live, right there. They getting live. I know she's getting ready to connect.
Right.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
Jesus.
Yeah, out the park.
Oh Lord, everybody out.
Yeah, game winner.
Everybody came out.
A game winner.
Wow.
What was that, 3-run shot? Why is the umpire running with her?
Right song for that.
Hold on, bro. Did you see the umpire, the referee
hit every base?
Jogging with her? Like, hey, I was impressed by that, and I'm gonna run with you. Yo, yeah. First of all, I'll be like, get up out of here. Yeah. Get up out of here with all that stuff. And first, look, and you already know it's going yard. It's definitely going yard. And that was a laser off that bat.
Like, swing.
Yeah,
pretty
man.
Swing.
Not missing.
Jesus.
Not missing for a freshman. You doing all that?
Another one.
As a freshman.
Off.
Why are you pitching to her?
She gets walked.
Don't pitch to her.
You gotta walk her.
Don't pitch to her. Stop it. That is nuts. Like, everything is like
y'all ain't seen the last game?
408. She's betting 408.
Nah, that's I'm not. I'm good.
I think we got one more. We got one more video so we can see this contact, this smash, like smash burgers. This is against Marshall County. Okay, had a foul ball. I know you wish you would have got it.
Look at that nice field.
Yeah, man, that's pretty, man. They got some fields for real. She's getting ready to hit the scoreboard. That's what she's getting ready to do. That scoreboard out the center. She's getting ready to take it beyond. I wouldn't, like you said, I wouldn't even pitch,
y'all.
I wouldn't even pitch to it. Nah, don't do it. We're going to make it look. Come on, get down. Let's go.
A video where she get walked. Jesus.
I mean, she's intimidating.
Look at it. Ooh, I like
Got
that.
you.
Foul.
Got you.
Jesus.
Forwards.
Only a freshman?
Only a freshman. 6 dingers.
Again, everybody, another, you got to be kidding me.
Yeah.
So no team watching film to know that she's batting last?
You know what, though? The thing about it is that, you know, you got so many different pitches you can do when you do underhand, you know what I'm saying, fast pitch softball. But like you said earlier, man, I wouldn't pitch to it. I'm sorry, I wouldn't pitch to it. That's over with. I'm done.
No, move her out the way.
Yeah,
Coach be walking her.
Dude, I'm taking 4. Look, I'm telling the umpire 4 pitches because we're getting it out of that. So that's what we do. So like we said, Brooklyn Cole,
absolutely.
A freshman, Graves County, batting 408, leading the team in batting average, 6 home runs, 4 triples, 6 doubles, 2 stolen bases, 23 RBIs, 28 runs. She is today's spotlight player, and deservingly so. Goodness gracious. It got me scared. I wouldn't pitch to her. Forget all that.
Right.
All right. Before we wrap up today, we want to go ahead and hit y'all. You know what's going on. A little of that NFL. Like always. Now, this is coming to an end, hopefully.
Yes, sir.
Former Ruggs, receiver for Raiders, pleads guilty in the DUI case that took the life of the driver. And pretty much can face up to 22 years. Not a lawyer, not a judge. Probably won't get 22 years, but you gotta really be mindful what you do out there, because this ain't even about you.
You do.
This is not even about you, man. You affected the lives of another family and took a life. So be mindful what you do. That's all I got to say. It's over with for him.
What you said.
It's over with.
Please.
Now, speaking of over with, now we done seen a rash of players get in trouble for gambling, which, for as long as I know, you cannot gamble on the sport that you're playing. I mean, they really don't want you gambling, period. But the sport that you're playing, so Detroit Lions, and we know we had Ridley. It's so bad that now they got a hotline that allows reporting on gambling issues. So it has gotten out of hand that we got a hotline where we're gonna call and tell on Mark for gambling. Is that what we're doing? Where they do that at? I mean, wow. That don't even.
Oh, Jesus.
That is different. Different.
Man, hey, my teammates over here. My teammate, the star running back. Yeah, he just better on the game.
I'm gonna need y'all to come get him.
He said he's gonna run over 100 yards. I'm trying to start next game. Come get him.
Come get him. We had a bet in the locker room that if we go ahead and knock, bounty hunter gambling, if we go ahead, who can knock the quarterback out first? And I didn't win the pot, but DeMarcus Lawrence did. So he's gambling. Could you get him out? I mean, oh wow. And please. Check this out.
They got them telling on each other.
Check this out, Kamish. My name is William. I gamble a lot, and I was at the bookie, and guess who I saw? I saw Jalen Hurts at the same bookie. I don't think he needs to play next week.
Oh Lord!
So
I promise you don't. I saw Joe Burrow too.
Everybody, Josh Allen, uh, Purdy, uh,
I saw everybody.
Mahomes,
Right.
Patrick
They
Mahomes.
all gotta
Everybody's
go.
gambling. Everybody's
No.
gambling. Please tell me this is a hotline for the players. I mean, how can you? Because like I said, you know, I mean, people can say, "Well, Mark did it," and you know, well, Mark is a first string running back. I'm the second string. Let me get him out of here.
Right.
I don't know about
This
that.
is nuts.
I don't know about that.
Let's
I
get
don't
out
know
of here.
about that. I think how you handle it is how you doing it.
It's funny.
You start suspending those players like you've been doing
Exactly.
for a year, 2 years, whatever. Take that money from
Yeah.
them. That's how you handle it.
Absolutely.
A hotline, okay, yeah, good, good. Well, everybody knows it's scheduled day, and today was released that the first game of the season is Detroit Lions versus the Chiefs, September the 7th. Now, I'm impressed that the NFL, think of the Lions like that. And I mean, don't get me wrong, Mark and I have talked about how they was good last year. They improved. They had done some good things in this draft, but they gave them the first game against the Chiefs. Wow,
I guess that. Hey. I don't know, brother.
that's not a
I
sexy
don't know.
first game, is it? I mean,
It's not, but I hope Detroit knock their heads off.
why not? Why not have the Eagles and the Chiefs like they normally do?
Right.
Or somebody who is really considered a contender. I don't think the Chiefs are a
Yeah.
contender. End of the year, maybe, but that's not going into the season. Yes, they did great and did things. Why not have the 49ers and the Chiefs? The Eagles, the
Right.
Cowboys. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Somebody like that. But the Lions?
But the Lions.
Wow.
Hmm,
That's different. That's different.
it very is different.
Wow. Okay. I guess they was impressed. I guess they was
Very much
impressed.
so.
I guess they was impressed. Speaking of impressed, the Patriots go ahead and honor old Tom Brady at the home opener, so they can go ahead and get that over with, so they ain't got to worry about
Who
doing it again. They said, "Let's get this out the way.
cared?
Let's rock and roll. Let's get this out the way."
They should have did that when he left. Shoot.
Well, you know,
That's
he
I
was
keep hearing about Tom Brady. Oh, Tom Brady coming up. He comes back to New England. The next thing you know, he signed the next week.
he might need to do that. I'm just saying he might need
He's-
he might need to go ahead and do that instead of having Mike Brown and all these other people. So
Right.
he might want to go ahead and let that happen because the Patriots, guess who they played the first game? The Eagles.
Jesus.
Yeah. Okay. Woo. Well, I don't think it's going to be a good homecoming or whatever you want to call it. So good luck with that one.
Right.
Good
It's
luck
not.
at all. All right, Mr. Eagles defensive tackle, the rookie, he just got drafted. Jalen Carter's facing lawsuit and teammates' death. Teammates' father, family seeking $40 million. The one thing I saw earlier this week, he was driving with all his other teammates that are Eagles who are former Georgia Bulldogs. He's throwing up gang signs, and now they're investigating that. Also, his license was supposed to be taken, but in this video, he's driving. I think we may have a knucklehead on our hands. I think we may.
And not going to last in the league.
At all.
And not going to last in the league because at the end of the day, it's more or less like, what do you blame this on? Like, you really can't say at this point in time, at this age that this kid is at, you can't say parenting because the parents that did all they could, they done did that. They done raised this kid. They probably done raised him right. And he's the one who's doing the knucklehead decisions. So now the blame has to be slowly on him. If you know you're not supposed to be driving, why are you driving? Especially when you know you got a lawsuit case, then you're recording it, That's why that's the biggest thing about social media. Why everybody so quick to jump on social media to show stuff? Like, you shouldn't be doing that, knowing that you got a lawsuit and you got drafted in the first round.
Right. And you went to another city,
So
another
is the
state.
Eagles right?
Like, what are you doing, dude?
Like,
It,
it just gets out of hand. Sometimes, bro, it just gets out of hand because it's like you gotta. I talk to my boys about this all the time and be like, dude, just think about half these people that you saw out here to make so many mistakes
right.
that wish they could take it back
Right.
and they can't.
Preach.
You know what I'm saying? Like, brother,
Preach.
it's people who want to be in your shoes right now
Preach.
who can't be in your shoes, and you gonna blow the bag for what? You worked your whole life to get there, and to blow it for what? For what? I just don't get it. Understand, man. People got to start making the right choices.
Well, and also, my team is notorious for giving people second chances and stuff like that. But also, what people don't know is that we have a system built in that they have counseling, they have all kinds of stuff to try to help and mentor and do all kind of stuff for the players that we take with grant. And I'm not saying that not everybody doesn't have it, but it makes you think, what is the Eagles doing? Like, did you guys really, okay, yes, he slid and that looked good. He's got the talent, but did you guys really take the time and really investigate this cat? Because like you said, dude is like that. He's probably been like that. And, they're trying to figure out gang affiliation. So, you won the draft with, you got him who's considered one of the best players. But if he has character issues, how long is he going to be in the league?
Right.
Especially when he gets this big money. Because he's good to get big money.
Right.
So how's he going to act then? Who's he surrounding himself with? What kind of decisions does he make? Like you said, has it been? So my thing did the Eagles do their due diligence and really investigate this guy? Because first of all, when he came to Philadelphia, you should have, on the day when they fly him in, you should have been on him and said, "Hey man, we know what's going on with this case. We know you're not supposed to be driving. You better stick to that. We know you're not supposed to have booze, all kinds of stuff. And if we catch you with this stuff, you may get terminated. Your contract might get terminated. It's up to us. You're going to get suspended. You're going to lose money. Like you, and if you guys, and you know what? I'm not saying the Eagles didn't do that, but if the Eagles did do that and he's still doing stuff, y'all in trouble. He ain't going to last.
Oh, yeah. It's very much an issue.
And Mark and Will,
man.
And Mark and Will is not saying that he don't deserve a second chance. That's not what he's saying. We're saying that basically people make decisions that lives with them. And so what we're saying, you need to surround and make sure that he understands what's going on. And if he's still doing it, then you have a problem.
Then you got an issue. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You got to fix it now, not later. Now.
Right. I mean, believe me, most people, if they was involved in what he did, they'd be shutting down, period. I don't care how old he is. You can say, oh, he's young. They still would be shutting down. They won't be doing anything. Scared to death that you may be locked up or whatever. Yes, you end up getting cleared, but you had an involvement in that. That's why that civil suit is going to happen. I'm not saying they're going to get 40 mil, but you're going to have to settle out of court for a teammate. And actually, that's this one, because it was another person.
Something.
It was another person who lost their life. So we make decisions. You got to be careful. As I'm saying, that's everybody. So we'll see. We'll see what's going on. And, it's easy to go ahead and celebrate. I picked Mark. I got Mark. But you got to make sure Mark is ready to be picked. Period. It is what it is. Hey, guys, we're going to get off here. Thank you for joining us. Rocking and rolling. We hope everybody has a great, safe weekend. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Happy birthday. Happy prom day. Happy
Mother's Day.
Everything. We really appreciate you guys. Really appreciate you guys. Make sure you follow, like, subscribe, everything you can do, and watch. We holla.
Please
out.
Watch. Be safe.
There he goes.
It's 8 p.m. Crease. Let's get it. Mark and Will, yeah, yeah. Mark and Will, yeah, yeah. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know.